Okay, this is Rufus Stone for my informative speech for 1311, Professor Stagg. Okay, you ready? Okay. When I was growing up, my mom used to always like have African tribal wear on, and I never understood why. Like, what are you wearing this for? It would always look weird to me. Like, she would have the earrings and stuff in, and I would look at her like she was crazy, and like, what is she wearing this for? Like in church, she was always talking about how she was proud to be a black woman and all this, and it never really realized to me what she meant by being so proud in her ancestry until I started growing up and I realized what it was like to be black and how people judge you sometimes and how sometimes things cannot be your way, but you always have to look for the positive in things. And I feel like one of the main things of the black culture that has helped us out is film. And that is whether it's to inform, whether it's to educate, or just for our entertainment of watching it. So I'm going to talk about three films that was significance in my life that I still look at almost every day, and well, not every day, but almost every other day, and I'm sure everybody else looks at too. The first film is going to be Black Panther. For one, you know why Black Panther. It was like one of the top selling gross movies in the world now. It's reached 700 billion in sales, which surpassed any other Marvel movie that's ever been out. It's surpassed Avengers, all of the hard hitters, Daredevil, all of those. It passed Titanic, which was one of the gross selling movies in the world, becoming the third highest selling movie of all times. And it was the first all black cast of a Marvel film. Users on Twitter and everybody around, I know if anyone was on Twitter, you see that people had their dashikis on going to the movies. It started almost like a wave of everybody going, and they had the term Wakanda Forever. People were all at the movie theaters like just showing their support, and it showed the significance that an all-black film could definitely impact us and have everybody come together as one and really show support. That's why I really like that film. The second film to me that plays a big part is Introducing Dorothy Dandridge. It is about the biopic of the first black African American woman to be nominated for an Oscar. Even with the competition of heavy hitters around that time like Grace Kelly, Audrey Hepburn, and Julie Garden, she didn't win, but a lot of people always felt as if it was hers because the role that she played in Carmen Jones surpassed all of her competitors that she had in the film, in the Oscars. Sorry. She also starred in a lot of other successful movies, and they were deeming her like the Black Marilyn Monroe. My niece Samaya, I remember the first time that I watched the movie with her, and just from us watching it and her seeing the powerfulness that in the role Halle Berry played as this woman, it made her want to be an actress. And to this day, she still calls me like, is there anything I can come down to Houston for so I can get on some acting gigs? I want to be like Dorothy Dandridge. So I feel like it's always going to be significant in my life because I helped my niece with that. And finally, whenever we think about black ancestry and growing up in movies, it's always a message that has to be portrayed as well. And in the last movie that I'm going to talk about is 12 Years a Slave. The message was so powerful in suspense because it was a true story of a guy named Solomon Northup, and he was actually kidnapped and abducted and forced into slavery when he was a free man in New York. The movie is pretty long, but it went to win 3 Academy Awards for Best Picture, Best Adapted Screenplay, and Best Supporting Actress. It won a Golden Globe for the Best Movie Picture in the drama film, and the film shows the harsh and terrifying conditions that slaves had to endure on a daily basis and the constant yearning for freedom and survival. And it's what these people went through is why we're where we are today. It brings awareness to a sensitive subject that many people don't want to discuss. Slavery was a part of my ancestors' lives, and I take that every day that I wake up in the comfort of my own bed with pride. And I know that it was their hard work and bravery is what helps me make me the man I am today. Even though racism still exists, I believe that something that we can get rid of, it's not something we can get rid of as long as people has the freedom to believe in what they want to believe in, but it's always hope for the future and that we can make it better. So pretty much I want to be a television producer. That's what I'm in school for. So that's why black film has really impacted me in my life, and it has different point of views that help me as a black man understand more and appreciate my roots. Like coming from the hardships of the earlier days, it just makes me be happy that I'm in a position now where I can go to school and earn my film degree, and hopefully y'all will see my name on TV screens and movie theater screens in the near future. Thank you.